We are headed to Chill Grill, which if you have food allergies, that is where your food will be prepped. As some of you may not know, Katie has food allergies. They're not common every day.
And they're very severe.
Anaphylaxis.
47 EpiPens.
And basically it's peppers and tea and coffee and soybeans and things like that. So
tofu, kale.
You know, it's always interesting with her allergies. So we talked with the chef last night. They said they were gonna make this work for us today, and talked to the chef again this morning. Highly recommended that you, if you have allergies, that you do the same. We got off the boat off Royal Caribbean's Oasis and started our trek over to the Chill Grill. Spoke with the executive sous chef, and he promised to take care of us. We told him what we wanted, and he double checked as well. I would also recommend that you guys write down your allergies and have it on something digital. Several times during this trip, they've actually taken photos on their mobile devices of the allergies for the kitchen staff, and that is
so much easier for everyone.
And that has made it fantastic. So highly recommended. I'm going to flip you guys around. So as we walk.
We should mention that this was our second trip over to the Chill Grill.
Yeah.
That we had already been there this morning, and we don't have recordings of that. But we had talked to you had talked to the chef the night before, and he suggested that as soon as we got onto the island, we go to the Chill Grill and speak with the chef. And we spoke with the sous chef, Sion, I think was his name. And he was absolutely wonderful. They had the food ready for us, but it was a good thing that we went that morning, I do believe, because otherwise I don't know if they'd be as prepared for us as they would have been.
Yeah, they were definitely more prepared, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So on our way over, I figured I'd point this out. So this is the snorkeling area for Perfect Day, as well as, one of the family beach areas. And then this is the market on the other side. We found a lot of interesting things over there. Also, we found out that some of the prices are a little astronomical, like $15 for some magnets. So it may be something to think about. There are a couple that are about $10. So make sure that you guys shop around.
The market had a lot of beach things too, not really any tourist stuff, which is probably why what was there was so expensive. They also didn't have things like sunscreen that I noticed that you would think with a big beach thing. So make sure, I know with allergies comes sensitive skin, you bring your own sunscreen.
I know that they brought, or that they had, at least later in the day. I don't think I was as attentive when we were over there the first time because I was on the phone. But the shirts, they had
flip-flops, hats, beach pants.
They had towels.
They had towels. They had
but they definitely had a lot of shirts.
Swimsuit covers.
And,
like I said, a lot of beach stuff.
Well, and there were some rash guards as well. So this is coming up on Chill Grill, and you guys are kind of along with us for the ride. This is our first time here at Coco Cay, and the chef's name was Cio?
Spelled Charlie, India, Oscar, November.
C-I-O-N. I have a rock in my shoe. Hold on. Okay. let's go see if we can find a... Actually, I'll just go ask him. We'll ask. She has a food allergy, and we
talked to Sion. I'm not sure you say
Sion, he's the executive sous chef.
You know the supervisor, the white shirt.
White shirt.
I need white shirt on the one stand.
Okay, awesome.
We are walking around here.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we were just told to find the guy in the white shirt. He's a supervisor. Well, there's a female in a white shirt. Oh, oop.
I have a food allergy, and we were told we just spoke with. How do you? I'm not sure, right? Yes. Yes. That's me.
Hey. Yeah. So we. Yes.
I have this one. I have my partner here waiting for you.
Okay. Awesome.
This way.
Yeah, so we came over here and talked with Sion this morning, and he was like, no, we definitely got you at your chicken, and we're going to make sure this works. And
Did you get the food last night?
Yes.
yes.
It was really good. So.
That's much better.
Yeah. I say so.
Sorry, you still have to walk out.
I'm sorry. I just reached my limit.
I understand. Let me check my partner. He has the food with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say I
where
know.
is it?
So we haven't found a place yet.
You can just drop food and I will just bring it there to you.
Awesome. Okay.
So just let me know which side are you going to.
Okay.
So I can.
I'll try to find somewhere out.
Yeah, we'll try to go somewhere in here. Oh, as I stop and.
Get it?
Yep.
I'll just find you something
Okay.
here.
We should mention that she was our waitress, our head waitress from the night before. So we had forgotten, like they had this on Labadee when we went several years ago as well, where the wait staff from the ship was also on the island working. I should also note that while most of the island didn't seem to, has too many people on it, too crowded, the food area really was a lot more crowded than the rest of the island seemed to be. And there were the two big ships there with us on the Oasis and then the Independence as a Freedom class. So there was a good amount of passengers on the island. And so we ended up having to find a table and sat with two nice ladies that were gracious enough to let us share their table with them.
Somewhere in this area. Okay, so. I don't know if you guys heard that, but they're gonna bring us our food because of the allergy, and we're gonna be set and ready to go. So everything should be fine. We're gonna go back through, just to kind of show what you guys can get at the buffet areas. Royal Caribbean has started allowing self-service at the buffets instead of having them serve you. So something to keep in mind. Cross-contamination most likely will happen. We've experienced it a couple times on the ship. I haven't personally looked through the buffet area yet here on the island. So we'll see what it looks like. So it looks like a pretty good amount of fruit, cookies. On the other side, it looks a little bit more. And then over here it looks like you got a couple of other options. Actually kind of looks like the same thing on both sides. And this is a topping station. Ketchup and condiments. That's awesome. They have ranch, lettuce, jalapeno, and salsa. And then other type things. And then I'm actually going to get food in this line so we can get a little bit closer on this. I will say, when we came in earlier, we did see them actually toasting these buns individually. So, So it actually looks like the same thing, just 3 different times. So that kind of makes it nice. Excuse me. And then over here in the taco area, excuse me. Looks like various types of things, taco things.
Jackson, Jacob. Get a full shit. Jackson.
And then salsa making. The only big irritation that I think I've found thus far is I have not been able to easily find a freestyle machine. I was told there is one out here, but I haven't found it yet. So just kind of keep that in mind. They do have juice stations. It wasn't things like orange juice and things like that. It was really, really basic or interesting flavors, such as kiwi, strawberry, mango, something, and then lemon lime. So just keep that in mind.
Mango something and it tastes awful, and your lemon lime is water.
Well, okay. Good to know. Then I will figure that out.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna go.
okay.
So the food was really good. If anything, I definitely got the better of the food than everybody else here who's complaining about eating burgers and hot dogs and french fries. And I got grilled chicken, just 2 chicken breasts. Obviously, I've eaten it all. A whole plate of fruit. And I had some, what was it, carrots and broccoli.
Yeah, and it was delicious.
It was really delicious. It was really good and wonderful. Like I said, I definitely got the better deal out of it. We had 2 ladies that were sitting here before when we first sat down, and they were definitely jealous of my food.
Yeah.
So,
and I can tell you, so I did, as you guys know, I got the burgers and the fries with a hot dog. Nothing is seasoned. It is very bland, so just kind of for reference, the fries would have been Katie safe. So Katie safe approved. But definitely no salt, no nothing. So just know that going into it. The hamburger, it's I don't want to say frozen taste, but it's mass quantity cooked, and you definitely know that. But it would be safe for, in my opinion, allergies. Behind the camera, I had to go back up there, and I did actually bump into one of the members, and I did ask if they did anything to it, and he said no. It comes out of a box, and they could grab the box and give it to me.
Well, I guess
along.
they go to like kids, and
Yeah.
kids don't like a lot of different spices.
And so he said they could give me the box, but it was nothing but meat. There was no preservatives. Well, there was no listed ingredients on the box except for meat. But he could get us the ratio and everything else if we wanted. And then from there, I told him that was fine, but he was willing to get the box for that information for allergies. But everything else was, it was bland on my side.
My food was really good, so.
I agree, Katie's.
Yes.
I am jealous just sitting here looking at it. Obviously, there was fruit and things like that you guys can get. The one irritation that I did have is the only place at Chill Grill to get your drink fills is at the bar. The bar, the first time I went up, had almost an hour wait, or not really, but it felt that way. They had 2 people working the line, and that was it. They did speed it up, but there was probably 40 or 50 people in line. And then it still took a couple minutes because there's not a freestyle machine, at least in this part. They're thinking about putting some in, but they haven't done it yet, is what I was told by one of the cast members, or the...
Hashtag call corporate for a freestyle machine on Coco Cay.
Yeah, hashtag call corporate.
Sorry, the ice cream keeps melting, so I have to keep eating it.
So, but other than that, it was good food.
Mine was great.
Yeah, from an allergy perspective, this was the best food we've had on the cruise ship thus far.
On any
Royal Caribbean. So I'm happy to hear that things are starting to look better. So awesome. Well, I'm going to sit here and finish eating, and we'll check in with you guys later. The one thing I wanted to mention real quick about the bar area is it is in the middle of in the middle of the food area, and so sometimes the line will end up you'll smell things, or people will walk by. I did ask one of the head waiters, and they actually said they would get your drink for you if you had an allergy, if there was nobody else there to do it for you. So that's kind of a good thing to know. The other thing, the silverware was kind of cool. Katie has sometimes had contamination issues with salt and pepper, or Tabasco sauce and things like that being inside of the silverware packages, and that was not an issue because it's only a napkin and the silverware.
So, an allergy asthma friendly thing I found is that they put their smoking benches right along the main walkways, so you can't avoid them. You're just walking along, going from one section of the beach to the next. Like, I was just going from where we were sitting over at Chill Grill over to the bathroom.
Here, I'll swap sides with you.
And I walked right past one just to get to the bathroom, and it was unavoidable. And so they really need to have them recessed, maybe in like their own little groove or something, grove.
Yeah, so definitely something to be mindful of is that as you're walking down the pass, you may have to take an offbeat path in order not to get smoke and things like that could cause an asthma problem. And again, something we can put on the notes of, hey, ways that you can improve and make things more allergy friendly.
Yes.
As you guys know, that's kind of one of the goals, of this channel, this blog, is to not only help those with allergies be able to mitigate theirs. I think we need to go that way.
Yeah.
Not only be able to mitigate the amount of risk and things along those lines, but also explain to companies, that these issues do exist, and it's not just griping and here's complaints, but here's how to do better. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. And so that's one of the biggest reasons we do what we do here. But we're headed back to the water park. Like I said, lunch was for the most part, lunch was good. You had amazing lunch.
Mine was great. It was wonderful.
I was very
The mango
jealous.
was cut up really great. It was wonderful. It really was.
So,
Yes.
but yeah, so we are headed back over, and yeah,
Talk to y'all later.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going backwards. So it is definitely windy today. That is definitely a fact. I'm gonna turn this back around just to let you guys see the waves coming in. You can really see them crashing up against the Oasis. I was talking to one of the crew members from the Oasis, and they said that Oasis class ships, a lot of times they're parking on the outside when the waves and the wind are really, really bad to protect the other smaller ships, just because of the gross size or gross tonnage of the Oasis and Oasis class ships. For the first time, I can start feeling the boat kind of rocking back and forth and pitching forward and back. It's not bad. Compared to all the other boats or ships that we've been on, this is by far the best one. So especially if you have motion sickness, I would highly recommend Oasis for the seas or an Oasis class ship. Thanks for watching our videos. It was fun to make. We'll continue to make them. And somewhere around here, there's going to be buttons with videos and a subscribe button somewhere.
And definitely like and subscribe, because we hope y'all enjoy this as much as we have fun making them, and we hope it helps you as much as our learning experiences can sometimes be painful, and we don't want y'all to have to go through that too.
And then in the description, there's going to be links, and those links go to equipment that we use and other ways that you guys can help out the channel and keep in contact. So thank you very much for watching.